going.
Yeah, we could not stop. I'll tell you that.
The sad part is we couldn't make the Mr. Chief.
Oh yeah, because I didn't have anything that matched Mr. Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was the only thing.
Alright, guys.
I know it was a bummer.
Yeah, but we had fun while doing the other ones.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, we are doing the podcast right now, and I am hosting it in the hotel room in Austin. I just got back from the Linkin Park concert.
John, your mic is like really low. I didn't even notice you were
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah, it's a little low.
Hold
We
on.
don't know if it's.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. That's
Yeah,
good.
there we go.
Yeah,
can
I was
hear you.
fighting someone in Minecraft and I didn't even notice that you were talking.
So, I am doing the podcast from the hotel room, and I just got back from a Linkin Park concert.
Nice.
Everyone went to a concert.
The show was amazing. I loved it. I lost my
Nice.
voice a bit.
Yeah, he damn near lost it.
I did.
So we're doing the podcast right now?
Yeah, it's already started.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna switch calls.
I would like
Okay.
live stream my gameplay. But like,
Are we going to the Blaze Reapers with guests? That one?
Yeah, we'll go into that one.
Okay.
So we're gonna switch calls, y'all. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I instant join.
Of course. But yeah,
I'm
guys,
just cool like that.
it was a great show.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought.
There's no one else in the ball yet.
Hello?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's wait for anyone else. Unless everyone else, if everyone else is asleep, that's okay.
Yeah.
And at least we got the 4 main Blaze Reapers here.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I don't think no one's gonna join.
Hey, it's whatever.
Yeah, it just depends.
We just do it without them. But yeah, so the concert was great. We got good seating actually.
Nice.
We were at the top row. I don't know if you saw my YouTube shorts. I posted some shorts at the concert.
That's nice.
So what have y'all been up to?
I had come back from eating. We went to Pandera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I was on my way here to Austin, the traffic was just
Isn't it like a 4-hour drive?
It was bad. The
Yeah.
traffic.
Isn't it like a 4-hour drive?
Depends.
No, because we went to Austin a lot during band, and it was like a 4-hour drive.
Was it?
I see.
Was it a 4-hour
Yeah, it was
drive?
like 4 or 5 hour drive.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Day by day right now. Depends how much more, right? So if you just see like a spider in the bed, oh, 100%.
What is that sound I'm hearing?
What sound?
Someone in the background. Yeah.
I'm watching. I'm watching Markiplier.
Oh, okay.
Hello,
No.
everybody. My name is Markiplier. Welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. I just.
Exactly.
Yep.
That you cut me open just to watch.
Excuse me.
Well, what I've been doing was watching Markiplier, made myself eat tea, and then made my homemade spaghetti. So that's what I've been doing.
Nice. She makes spaghetti for us one day, Draven.
I'm on Roblox.
I don't know, man.
Right now.
I don't know, man. That's my secret recipe, so I can't let it open to the world just yet.
Anytime soon.
Right now I'm on Roblox. Cause yeah.
Of course, of course.
Oh, are you watching the? Did you watching the videos?
The
Nice.
what? Draven,
I have
Uh,
voice cracks.
you think we should continue what we were doing on Roblox?
I don't know, man. It's pretty late.
It's kind of late,
Bro. It's
Mario.
already Sunday. It's 12:28.
It's
And
not
there's
Monday though.
It's
no,
true,
no,
but
It's true.
that's
still.
true, but like still,
Yeah, that's fine. I was just
I don't even,
wondering.
I don't even
I
see
know, like.
Monday.
Plus, I'm not even on my computer. I'm on my phone. So
Uh,
I could just like play tomorrow.
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, true. And plus, I have to I have a friend named Jasmine in my auto tech shop
Oh,
class, and she takes me to go eat. So then we make plans on what place we're gonna go eat for lunch. So
okay.
she's deciding on what we're gonna have for lunch on Monday. So yeah, I gotta save money for that.
All right.
Guess what song they played at the concert?
Probably the newer songs, not the old ones.
No, they played old ones. They played they played both. They did play Up from the Bottom. That was one of their new ones.
Hmm.
Mm,
Yeah, John told
they
me about it.
they played Loss.
Hmm.
I honestly don't think she sounded that good with that.
With what?
With
With
Loss?
Lost.
Well,
Oh,
well, no. This is what I'm thinking. Even if she didn't sound good, I think it was because she got a bit emotional because she was feeling Chester. I think that's what
Well,
it was.
they did used to sing with each other.
Yeah,
They did a collab once.
I saw that, but it's for her. I think it's like it kind of hurts that he's not with her on stage. I mean, his spirit is there, but like, you know what I mean.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but like,
Hey, remember,
well,
I didn't get into Linkin Park till seventh grade, so this is all new to me by seeing them live.
this is old for me because I knew Linkin
You,
Park way longer.
yeah, you know them
Hmm.
longer than I have, and but hearing Chester's voice, um, I was surprised, and hearing Emily's voice was also surprising.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Hmm.
um, for me, I'm gonna go to a concert as well very soon, probably.
Which one?
Um, I don't know if you guys are into rock like me because I'm a metalhead, so I listen to all these type of rock music and stuff. Um,
Mm.
I am
Um,
going to see Metallica.
nice.
Ooh.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah,
I haven't listened to rock in a long time because I sort of got out of it.
you got out of that phase.
Yeah, back then. Now I just listen to like upbeat music, whatever makes my mood better.
Yeah.
But hey, music interest is just an interest. I don't know.
Yeah, music, music is a way to like for people to be connected with each other
Yeah,
and like to express emotions and like how they feel and stuff. That's what
yeah.
music's basically all about. It's just to show
Uh,
emotions and show connections.
for me, it's usually for like deciding how I want to feel because sometimes I just don't know what to feel in one day.
Exactly. So like I was saying, like
Okay.
music is like for something to be connected with each other, how you want to feel, and how people feel other people
Mhm.
feel in their
Mm.
everyday lives.
Mhm.
Yep.
And I feel I feel the same way when I'm listening to music. My
Mhm.
emotions like get carried away,
Yeah.
especially if it's like a slow, upbeat song or sad song. It like gets me.
I usually keep up on the positive side so that way I wouldn't go down on those negative emotions that I usually get sometimes on on very bad days.
I get with both. I get it on both. Up if it's positive and negative, I get it on both. Um,
Yeah.
but they at the Linkin Park concert they did when they did the encores, they started off with "Somewhere I Belong" and then they ended the show with "Bleed It Out."
Mm.
So it was positive most of the time, but then at some point it was like a bit negative with um for example, "Loss." When I heard that song, I regrouped with old friends of mine that I knew years ago, and when I was playing that song, it got me very emotional because I was feeling the pain that I've been through, that we've all been through, especially through COVID, and I think it's brought us back together. It brought us even closer. We don't really talk as much, but still, it brought us even closer.
Yeah, because we still haven't stopped speaking with each other.
Yeah.
You guys remember what I said last few streams ago about the pain and then the sufferings that I went through?
Yeah.
Yeah, you went through a lot. I mean, we've all been through a lot.
I I went
Everyone
to
Everyone
goes
has.
through it.
I went through depression, suicide thoughts,
Mm.
and just messed up things.
And that
A
was
lot
me
of things
too.
that happen.
That was me too, but I never meant it. I just didn't. I never meant it at all because, so reason why is I don't mean it is because I have little cousins that look up to me, and I want to give them a good life. I want to see them grow, and I want them to see me as well, and I don't want to die and not see them
For
grow
me,
up.
it's my entire family because usually, as the oldest, you have to be strong for them specifically.
Yeah. I mean, we all go through crazy things in life, but that's just how it is.
Hmm.
As a single child, it kind of feels lonely,
Yeah.
and you don't really have anyone to look up to or people to look up at you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do have half and step siblings, but they're on their own lives now, and
Yeah. It's
I
Yeah.
don't
not
even have
really.
contacts with them. I don't even have contacts to them. No phone numbers, no nothing.
I don't have phone number contacts with my other step siblings because they live in Mexico and I'm the only one that's far from where they're at.
I have a god sister, and I'm in contact with her. I just don't talk to her as much because she works a
Hmm.
lot. But every once in a while, I call her saying how you're doing, and it's been a while.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm still depressed, but just in general,
Yeah.
because of what we've been through. And I will tell you this, and Jason,
Yeah.
I don't know if Alice told you, she probably did, but we almost broke up one time.
Never, never really
Yeah,
did.
yeah, but it was we were going through some not that you'd be surprised, but still, I just wanted to put that out there. we were going through some things, and then it just like got out of hand, and I was like, I don't think I can do this anymore. I think we should break up. And then I was like, what do I do in this situation? I wanted to get
Yeah.
out of it. I wanted to get out of it, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you another chance, Ali. But if you screw it up, then that's it. So don't
Mm-hmm.
mess it up, cause I'm sick of fighting. And I've been unhappy lately because of all the arguments we've had. With you getting at me, taking your anger out at me, was unacceptable of
John,
you. Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, man, but like, she arguing at you, that is not a good relationship, man. I'm like,
Well, no.
I'm proud of you.
I'm sorry. Go on.
Okay. I'm proud of you that you're giving Ali a second chance. That's that's what a man is supposed to do. Even though she's getting mad at you for maybe no apparent reason, I don't know,
Well, she has a
but
reason.
giving her a second chance
She might not
is
be like
a
getting
good.
directly at you.
Here's what happened. So,
Mm-hmm.
um,
You let me
apparently
in on it
she,
before.
yeah, I told you about this, Mario.
Yeah, and I was worried.
So apparently, after, before I even when I was trying to break up with her, she told me that her grandma, she's been dealing with her grandma lately, and she's like worried about her and all that. And I was like, okay, why didn't you tell me sooner? If you told me sooner, I would understand. I'm like, because sometimes I feel like I'm a I'm a ghost to you when you have your head down. It's like I don't care. I don't matter to you. And sometimes I would walk away. I was like, okay, if you're not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna walk away. It's like you
Mm-hmm.
won't tell
That's the
me
number
anything.
one thing.
You won't tell me anything. I get it if you're like not in the mood, but at least tell me something. Cause
It's not gonna occur to you quickly.
yeah,
Yeah, like the number rule of a relationship is always be open to each other, always have communication. No one can't read people's minds or anything. You gotta open up.
exactly.
You gotta
And
be there for one another. One
whenever
another.
whenever she was down, she would not do that. Sometimes,
Yeah.
not all the time, just sometimes.
You have to be a really good like person who can read the room in a fast pace. Or
I
someone
can
who can tell like the difference in gestures and everything else.
sometimes it's hard to read her mind. Like I don't know what she's going through unless she tells me something. But like
Yeah.
now that I know about her grandma, about her dealing with her grandma, I get it. But then again, I wish she had told me sooner.
And there wouldn't be that many problems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
not only that, it's just been a very rough year for not just the both of us, but like for everybody. And me being in an unhealthy relationship does not make it any better. Um, I mean, it's good now, but sometimes at the same time, it's still kind of unhealthy because I'm like just I don't know how to cope with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to break up with Allie again. I really don't, but it's just hard to get through.
It's not easy to stay in one relationship, mostly
N-
because of the things that can happen.
No, it's not. I mean, we've been a strong couple recently, and
Yeah.
I never thought I'd make it this far, really, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's just it's a lot of work,
It
and I'm
really
like,
is. And it takes
and
a
I'm
big
worried.
toll on people.
And I'm like
You
4 and
made it
the
farther
first
than me,
one.
brother. You made it farther than me.
Yeah, not that I'm trying to brag, but yeah.
John's
we're
just gets
proud.
women.
We're proud
John just
either
gets
way.
people.
Hey, at least I can pull girls.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
oh,
That's why I
believe
just
me,
that's why I just said.
I'm the
I
only one
believe you.
who doesn't pull a single one.
Oh, Mario, you'll get there someday.
You had no.
I
You did
look.
one time.
I
You
only
did one
just got lucky. I just got lucky, man.
Yeah, you got
Mario.
lucky, Draven,
Mario.
because
You
I
gotta
know you had
remember.
a girl for a
You gotta
while.
remember. You almost did one time. You just
Wait,
didn't accept her.
wait, Draven, you have a girlfriend?
He had.
He had one.
Um,
He had one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was like sophomore year.
oh
that's it.
shit! I did not know that. No one told me about it.
Well, now you know.
Oh, it was probably when was it by the end of the sophomore year?
No,
It was like I think a couple weeks. I guess. I think.
it was like
Oh, I
somewhere
think.
in the beginning. It was somewhere at the beginning of the school year, I think.
Oh, so
Who
that
was
time
it?
I probably I was in a different seat before I got switched to him. Then
This is before you moved, Mario.
I know this was before I moved, but like this was like when I was in that school with you guys.
Yeah.
I think I wasn't sitting with him at the time. I was in a different seat.
Mm.
Wait, who are we talking about?
You, Draven, when you and I met, I didn't know you had a girlfriend at the time, and we didn't sit together before because our seats were switched. Well, they were different before they switched our seats. Do you remember?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I had a girlfriend.
Yeah, I had
It only
never one.
lasted about 3
Who was it?
weeks tops.
Who was it?
It was like 3 weeks or so.
3 weeks.
It only lasted for 3 weeks. That was my highest time.
Hey, you know
I
what mine
think
is?
Keep it on you.
her name was Jay.
Was it that one girl in that English
But her
class?
real name was Love.
Was it that one girl in that English class?
Yes, it was the one from the English class.
I had her in history.
She was my girlfriend, and
And the longest time
I messed up.
You messed
Yeah,
up.
I messed it up. I messed up, and it was my downfall. But she didn't break up with me like as a normal way. She just wrote a letter to me and passed it to me in Spanish, saying I think we should break up. I didn't lose feelings for you. I just don't think it's gonna work out. But I didn't have, because she had past relationships that didn't really work out with her, and this is a good breakup because I haven't had a good breakup for a very long time. So I really loved that girl. I really loved Jay. And I was hurt, but I knew she deserved better.
Yeah.
I wasn't really good for her.
You
So
weren't in the right
I'm
state of
hoping that
mind.
she has. Yeah, I wasn't really ready. So I'm hoping that she will find a better person to treat her properly and treat her right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just friends with a lot of girls. I'm not like. Yeah,
You're not.
I know, like
You know,
I'm.
I'm the type of person that's just like
Yeah,
friends with them.
we're
Same
yeah,
here, sort
we're
of.
same
maybe
here.
we're all friends with girls. We're all friends with girls, but like some people think that we're only friends with the girls because we want to get with them.
Oh
That's
no,
not
that
really
is not.
true.
That's
That's
not the
not really
case.
That is
Let me
true.
not
tell
really
you.
true.
That's not the case.
If that was the case, we would
I
be
just don't
known
really
as
like it anymore.
players.
I just don't really like it anymore. Like at all, really.
I mean, if you think
Yeah.
about how society's being today, it's almost hard to see if we should be in a relationship.
I mean,
Exactly.
that's up to you though if
There,
you want to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Nowadays,
it's
like
true. It's
it
because like these girls nowadays, they're just
it
looking.
will like
No offense. I think of most of the girls in school and in girls in
The
general
six, the
in the
six
outside
six
world.
six package.
it just like becomes a trend on
Yeah,
what they want to do.
yeah, and plus like girls will want to like post food with their boyfriends, and then the boyfriends are just want to eat the food, man. Like,
And
but then they
sometimes they'll
get
like go ahead, sorry.
you're fine. But like we just want to have a relationship that we can enjoy each other and have fun. But now girls are just like being like gold diggers, or like they just want to be annoying sometimes.
They just
And
want your money.
exactly,
Yeah,
like
that's one of them.
we
Yeah.
some men, like most of us men, we want an actual relationship that we felt love and appreciated, and not just be used for our money or like
Money or
Treated
just
bums.
our
like
things.
or
Yeah, or just
like
treated
or,
like junk, just
yeah,
useless.
or in
And
this case like being seen like it messing with our emotions is one of them.
yeah.
Yeah, like
And sometimes
we're
girls can
we're human
blackmail
too.
you.
We have emotions.
And sometimes
Mhm.
girls can blackmail you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
For
that's
most of the times, like it's difficult to tell nowadays if they're being genuine or not.
yeah,
Exactly.
you gotta be very careful with that, especially whoever you're talking to. I mean, Ali, she's not like that with me at all. She is honest. She's she does not love me for money. She loves me for who I am and for personality.
Honestly, that is way better than any of the things I've heard of in the past few years about what women think about guys.
You know,
Exactly.
nowadays women just want money. That's pretty much
And
it, really.
have you even heard what's going on? Like women are going through the divorce just to
Oh,
get money and just become millionaires or billionaires. That's the
and
only way how they get rich,
that's
just by
not a good
divorce.
thing. Like that's pretty cruel if you think about it.
Yeah, because you're
They just
they're
take
just
you
taking
away.
away. Yeah, they're taking away our money.
And then they just leave the guy to be broke after.
Yeah, exactly.
If
Like
Ali would never do that. I mean, if I was in a situation like that, I would sue.
that that would
I
be
would
an
set a
instant
lawsuit.
breakup. Yeah.
I would set for
My mom did to my
lawsuits.
dad.
Not to mention,
But
like, they're not entirely in control of the situation unless they're really, like, good at it. But in order for that to be successful, they'd have to be really smart about it. And some of them are, but some aren't.
uh, some can get away with it, but still, you
Yeah.
won't always get away with it. You can get caught easily, and they could be filed with lawsuits or um spent time in prison.
Like, any form of
Yeah.
lawsuits can hurt.
And it's a good thing we're putting this out there because um stuff like this is very important, and as we move further into the future, it's only going to get worse.
Yeah, and we don't know how long it's gonna stay like that for.
It could be like that forever, dude. I mean, well, nowadays a lot of prices are gonna go up. Women are gonna want more money, and
Inflation is not gonna stop for all we know.
nope, it's just only gonna get worse.
The only thing I'm worried about genuinely is all the things that are happening. And one of the things that concerns me the most is Trump, mostly, if you think about what he's doing right now.
What's he doing?
Oh, Trump,
He's causing a lot of problems. Like he's almost causing a lot of wars. You know what
Yeah,
he said, like that he begged Putin to stop a war?
yeah.
That's
yeah.
one of them. And he tried to send like immigrants like myself away sometimes.
I mean, let's
Mm.
no disrespect, Mario, but don't we get war? Isn't there war almost all the time?
It's
Yeah.
almost all the time. Yeah, but it's almost like to a point where it starts to get annoying and we don't even take it seriously at this point.
Nobody does. I mean, some people think it's a game. It's not a game. This is serious war we're in right now.
Not to
But like,
mention Japan, China, and Korea, they all went
We don't want another
as
Vietnam
allies.
War.
Yeah, we don't want
we
that.
we don't want a war in Vietnam .2. We don't need that again.
Well, technically 0.3.
Yeah, we had 2 wars with Vietnam, I think.
It was a two. No, I thought it was
Was
just
it?
only one. It was from.
No,
I thought it was
there was
only one.
Vietnam. There was Vietnam, and then Mr. Ward said there was another war that was very similar to Vietnam.
Oh, okay. I see.
David, I'm losing my marbles right now, and I don't remember. Sometimes I can't remember a word that he said because I am starting to lose brain cells, and I'm going
Listen.
crazy.
We just have one more year, man. Just one more year, and then we're out of it.
I'm going crazy.
I might, might fail this year, but
Right now,
We
my
can't
grade
give
in
up.
history.
We can't get up. We can't give up now, man. We can't. We just got one more year
Yeah.
until we
Yeah.
get to adulthood.
Vietnam War was from 1955 to 1975.
Honestly, like when people say you have to learn a lot in school, like 80% of what we're learning is not even going to be used.
Exactly. Okay, hold on. Now since you mentioned that,
Mm-hmm.
I need to get something off my chest.
Go ahead.
School is fucking useless.
By this
Okay,
point, yes.
because all these things are just basic stuff that we've been learning for many generations. We're not even learning about taxes, and taxes we need to learn.
We're not learning about personal finances.
Exactly.
start business.
Maybe we need to learn more about that instead of learning about math, science, and of course, we're always gonna need to learn about history because, like my mom said, my history is gonna be repeating itself.
So yeah,
It's
we kind of
repeating.
have to learn about history. Math is important too, mostly because of money.
Yeah, true about that. But
Yeah.
science and biology, like, don't we really need that?
We
Well, it's
need those
how-
a lot
we
because
need
of
those-
how the ecosystem works and basically
the-
like any other thing that could happen.
And how the Earth evolves.
Because it's changing along as we are.
And for stem cell research.
And for the body, because nowadays we are evolving to a point where we can withstand a little bit of things. Like, you know how used back then, like the sun was never hot, like reaching 100. It was always 80, 70, and 90.
Mhm.
Now, since the sun is also getting hotter and larger, we're adapting to those situations of resisting the 100-degree heat from it.
Yeah.
And in some regions, it's becoming a lot colder.
Draven, I agree with you on the school is useless, but the only way we're gonna get out of school is to graduate.
Dropping out
There's no-
completely. But
Yeah.
dropping
Yeah.
out is like the worst version of it, but it's not.
Yeah, 'cause
Dropping out
it-
is like one of those options, but it's also not the greatest ones
It's like
because
if you're
No,
really
you have to
into.
have you have to have a reason to drop out. If you just want to say drop out, then that's no excuse. You have to have like some some sort of reason. Like if it's
yeah,
drugs or something bad that's affecting you. But like
then
if it's like if you're just like, oh, I just want to drop out. I don't want to get in school
Oh,
anymore.
yeah.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
get the hell out
If
of
you're
here.
gonna drop out,
if you don't have a plan, basically.
You gotta have a plan. But if you drop out like just like out of nowhere, you're not gonna get anywhere in
Um,
life. Nobody will
oh,
hire you. You won't be making
wait,
any money to pay the rent or mortgage or car payments. It's
Not to
just
mention, you also need to have at least a degree in order to
that
get a job.
exactly.
And then even if we do graduate, we're still gonna go to college.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, most
planning to. I just don't know which ones.
I'm going to Northwest Vista and then transfer to UTSA.
Yeah. For me, I have to see what there is here.
Mario,
At least in like
after
Dallas.
graduation, it would be nice if you moved back to San Antonio.
I want to, but I need to have money for that. And I also need to
at,
find out
at
how
this
to
point,
like
I don't think none of us are gonna be staying in San Antonio.
No, I'm
well,
staying in San
yeah.
Antonio. I'm staying. I ain't moving out.
I'm just going to the countryside. That's what I'm doing after high school.
I'm not.
I'm going to the
I
countryside and then gonna work on becoming a
guys.
tech
I'm not.
person. I don't know
I'm not.
which part of tech I'm gonna do, but I'm just doing it.
I'm not
Mhm.
leaving San Antonio. I'm staying here because, like, if I go anywhere else, I don't know how it's gonna end.
And believe me, I felt the same when I moved, but I don't mind moving to other places. But if you guys like ever want to meet up, we can always do that.
Yeah. Well, wait, Draven. If you're not gonna stay in San Antonio, where are you thinking of going?
I honestly, I don't know yet. Maybe I'll go to El Paso, maybe to Austin,
Hmm.
Houston.
Don't go to LA. It's bad.
Definitely not LA. I
LA's in hell
already
right
seen
now.
it out there. I already seen it.
No offense to those who live in LA.
Yeah, no offense, man. I
Yeah.
went there for my late birthday present for my dad. We went to California, LA, and there was a bunch of homeless, and it smelled very, very bad. But
Mm,
LA's a nice place, but with all
yeah,
the wildfires, it's not really good.
It's pretty like dangerous to live in.
yeah, it's not really
But
a safe environment, but
as
there's
long as
still
you
a
know
lot
what
of
you're
fun
doing,
things to do.
as long as
As
you,
long
Hmm.
as
as
you know
long as,
what you're doing, you'll be.
and also the house that Matthew Perry died in was also burnt down,
Yeah.
which sucked. Um, but if you know what you, as long as you know what you're doing, you'll be fine.
And if you have a lot of money,
Yeah.
Yeah, spend it on important stuff, not on drugs.
The important stuff mostly being either your taxes, your college,
Food
or
and
other stuff.
water. Food and
Yeah.
water mostly.
and
Guys,
clothes.
Yeah.
yeah, also close. Guys, we are gonna
Hmm.
end the show here because I did say it was gonna be a short one. Um, and plus we all need to get some sleep. I have to get up
I'm not
early
going to
because
bed,
I.
but
Okay, whatever,
it's
whatever. I'm.
that's just me though. That's just
Okay, well, I don't.
Hmm.
You do what you want. But I have to get up early because I am leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, you're heading back to San Antonio.
Yep. So I will let you know when I get back.
Hmm.
Alright, well, we're gonna end it here. Guys, if you guys enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one.
Hmm.
Peace.